It's a growing crisis across the Caribbean that's now taking on the tone of a regional standoff. 9 Venezuelan officials, 7 women, and 2 men have been charged with illegal entry into Trinidad and Tobago in what human rights groups calls or what they are calling the latest flare-up in an ongoing diplomatic cold war between Port of Spain and Caracas. I'm Whitney McKoy, and let's get into this.
Well done to the TTPS. Imagine that, Maduro knew who leaving from Trinidad to come Venezuela, but he ain't seeing when his people leaving Venezuela to come Trinidad. 16 Venezuelans held running towards shore of South Trinidad Beach. 16 children were also detained, and they were aged 6, 4, and 2, who were 2 years old, plus 2 babies, ages 5 months and 7 months. Imagine that, 16, and now on a daily basis, how many illegal migrants does we coming in here every single day without anybody noticing? I find our borders too open, They have to do something about that, but they have to do something about that.
According to Trinidadian authorities, the group was arrested in a coordinated operation led by members of the Immigration Investigation North Unit and several senior police officers. The arrests happened between October 14th and 15th, and by the very next day, all 9 appeared in the Port of Spain court. 5 were fined 1,000 Trinidad and Tobago dollars each, with 60 days to pay or face 7 days in prison. The remaining 4 were bonded to keep the peace and be of good behavior for the next 6 months. Officials insist it's part of a broader push to ensure compliance with immigration laws. But to many observers, this feels like something bigger, a symptom of rising hostility between the two neighbors separated by just a mere 7 miles of water.
Tengan todos buenas noches, principalmente a las autoridades competentes de Trinidad y Tobago. En nombre de todos mis compañeros que nos encontramos afectados por la problemática existente, me dirijo a todos ustedes con la finalidad de aclarar. Reconocemos que fue un hecho no apropiado el video que fue subido a las redes sociales el día 10 de julio del presente año. En dicho video se muestra una distracción.
You see, for years, Trinidad has been a refuge and a front line. Tens of thousands of Venezuelans have fled the Maduro regime, escaping hyperinflation, political persecution, and food shortages, often by small fishing boats across the Gulf of Paria. Some are asylum seekers, others economic migrants, but nearly all share one thing in common: a desperate hope for safety and stability. Now, instead of open arms, many are finding handcuffs. Rights advocates accuse Trinidad's government of criminalizing desperation. They point to repeated deportations, detention, center overcrowding, and even alleged abuse of women and children. Trinidad officials, on the other hand, say they are simply protecting national security, that the nation's resources are stretched and illegal migration must be controlled. Experts warn that unless both sides address the root causes, economic instability, human trafficking, and political distrust, the situation will only worsen, because behind the politics are actually real human lives, mothers, children, families, simply just trying to exist between two worlds. For the African Diaspora News Channel, I'm Whitney McKoy. Stay with us as we continue to follow the deepening tensions between Trinidad and Venezuela, and, well, the human stories that are unfolding along the Gulf of Paria. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates from across the African Diaspora News Channel. Until next time, stay connected.